Hello, family and friends. It's the Old Crone Dances, and I have a garage sale haul. It's probably going to be a two-part video. We went to a huge neighborhood sale in a mid-level area of town, uh, and well, mid to upper, kind of not high end, but a nice part of town. And there was like 25 garage sales. We only hit about half of them. But I want to show you what we got, and I'll give a quick cat update, I guess. Tombstone, the kitten, continues to do better. Drinks well, eats well, going, using the box and doing that stuff, and his mobility is improving, and um, doesn't look quite as rough, but still looks rough. But so far, there's really been no change. He's not declining and he's not progressing much as my last update. Spirit, on the other hand, is declining. Um, he is refusing now to eat and drink, although a little bit ago I did get him, he did drink a little bit of water and he ate a tiny bit of food. Um, and I think it's more or less with him that he's just absolutely refusing to do it. I don't know if he's giving up his will to thrive. I do plan on calling the vet. It's about 5 a.m. I've been up for, I don't know, since 2 a.m. I don't know if they're open on Saturdays. If they are, I'm going to see if they can squeeze me in to take him in. Otherwise, if they're not, then because I can't afford an emergency vet, they're extremely expensive right off the bat. If I can keep him eating and drinking enough for the rest of the weekend, then I will see if they can't get me in Monday. I have a doctor's appointment, but I think I can't remember. It's at the beginning of the month. I'll have to call. I've forgotten when my appointment is. Um, but and maybe they can at least rehydrate him. Although I've done a little test, he doesn't seem to be tinting, but his eyes are kind of looking like he's getting that sunken kind, and it's not distemper. Um, and I still never got that packet back. But like I say, the kitten is showing improvement. Um, and we had the feline leukemia test done. He was fine on that. On the kitten, but Spirit, I think it's just something he's doing, and I don't understand why. But I can't, I can't fight his fate or his destiny. That's his choice, or his, I don't know what to do about that, but I will check and see if I can't sometime get him into the vet either today or Monday. Um, because I think the vet needs to see him to at least tell me what their opinion is on it. I don't think it's the same as the kittens. It's different. So, anyway, enough cat talk. I'm just very confused. I'm frustrated right now, and especially with Spirit, because he is my love, my kitty, my number one. So and I don't know what's up with them, but we'll get going here. The first thing is heavy. I'm not picking it up all the way. I'm gonna get it up here enough so that you can kind of get an idea. It is a floor ashtray. And you can see it's got the grooves, and I think, as everybody knows, I'm a smoker, and yes, there's no sense in leaving any comments because it's going to be a waste of your time. But it's kind of pretty. It's got like little red roses here and then the green leaves. I've got to clean it up, and then I'm going to try and do a little restoring. The base is a little rough. There is a little rust. I need to clean it, probably sandpaper it, and then I do have black Rust-Oleum paint that I will probably tape off a lot of this because this has some gold color here and with the color of the flowers, and then I'll probably, this is more antique gold up here. I might just do like the pole and the base in the black, and then do some handwork up here. So, and try and restore this. And I do have an ashtray that I'm sure will fit in here perfectly once I get it done. But they wanted $5. I got them down to $3. I'm sorry, this is heavy, and I don't want to start swinging this around. But I thought this was a good deal because I've wanted one of these for a long time. And I've looked on eBay, and of course shipping would be a lot of money because this thing is not light. And plus for the fact that they just want a lot of money for these floor ashtrays, even if they're, and this is an older, more vintage style. And even if they're the more modern ones, they still want a lot of money for them. And I in no way condone smoking, and definitely for 18 and younger, disclaimer, I don't condone it. Even though I do it, I don't advise it. At any rate, we're gonna move on. Enough of that, because otherwise this is gonna be a hell of a long mess of videos. Okay, I picked up, trying to see which way this is going. Okay, I have one that's about twice this size, and it's full of my crystals, and it's full. And this was at one of the sales. This was the only thing I got. Everything on the table was $1, and it just has the drawers. I think a lot of men use this for tools. I mean, like organization, whatever. But these do hold stones really nice. And I'm like, well, my big one is full. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this up so I have another one. So I have a little more room to put some of my crystals. And the stones. Because they're excellent for storing those. I'm sorry, the bag is clear up here. I picked this thing up for 25 cents from one garage sale, and it was the only thing I brought. But I got it because I thought I could hang watches or bracelets from it. So that's why I picked this piece up. I thought I could use it as a jewelry holder. So yeah, so I grabbed that for $1. As you can see, this more really organization stuff here. I picked this up from another garage sale, and it was the only item I brought, and it was $1, and it's a foam partial skull, because well, I don't think it's not a, doesn't appear to be a full skull to me, but at any rate, it was $1, and Halloween novelties, Ashland. It was $7.99. It's got the price tag still on it. Probably something gotten from Spirit of Halloween, or what is that? Some of those places that sell Halloween stuff, I don't know. But at any rate, it was still wrapped up and it's brand new, so I picked this guy up. I don't know where to put him. Oh, something I forgot to haul on my Dollar Tree haul. I got one of these. I finally found these. And I picked one up in black. They had black or white. And I'm going to put this in my bug out bag. And it has, I think, 3 LED lights inside. And I'm not going to face it towards you. But you turn it on and it flashes. Or you can turn it on and it's steady. And it's very, very bright. You know, because I got a big bunch of lights on. So I picked that up. And I had forgot to... Well, actually, it ended up in somebody else's bag, and then, like, the next day they returned it to me and asked me if it was mine, and I said, yeah, I was wondering where that went. So now I've got that out of the way. Okay, from another garage sale. This was the only thing I brought, and I've gotten rid of all my reading books except for books for specific things, and a few cookbooks. I've gotten rid of all my every single one of them, and I pick up what? A reading book. But when I spotted this, it's Edgar Allan Poe, The Complete Tales and Poems, and it's gilded, I think is what they call it, and it has the ribbon, and they wanted 2. I got them down to $1, and it's a lovely looking book, and if I have a good eye day, I will try and read some of them. If nothing else, it's just a beautiful book to have sitting around, and it will be the only book that would be considered, I guess, a reading book that I'll have. Because I kind of questioned myself, but I was so drawn to it that I did get it, because I just thought it was a very beautiful book. So at any old who, and even if you were going for just for seasonal, I mean, or whatever your desire is, even something like this would just be an awesome, you know, setup. Maybe a candle. So, at any who, yes, I think the book is a very, very handsome book. So I grabbed that. And I fully intend on reading some of them, but it's going to be a book I'll probably never get read in my lifetime because I have too many bad eye days. But I can get some of it read. Okay. I used one of my big green bags to kind of hold things. Now, some of this is a mixture of several garage sales, but this is an item that I got from one garage sale, and it was the only thing I brought, and it was 25 cents from Walgreens. It's called the Forever Cool. Stays cool, absorbs heat from the body, and keeps you cool. Ideal for at home, in the office, in the car, and outdoor activities. Cool and refreshing when you need it. No refrigeration or electricity required. And then there's the back. There's the front. And this must be a cover for it. And you pull it out. That does feel kind of cool. And it's big thing. I think you can put this on your pillow and lay down, or under your pillowcase. I don't know. I'll have to read the instructions, or have one of the kids read the instructions. But I thought, well, you know, for a quarter, and I'm always complaining of how hot I am. Of course, I've got a wrap on. But it is a little cooler tonight, and I still have the AC, and I've got a fan on, and I woke up, and it's like, I was just a little chilled, so. At any rate, I picked that up for a quarter. I figured I'll give it a shot. And then this was something, I picked this up and one other item, but from a garage sale, and there's like, I think 5 or 6 of these in here, and I got them down to 50 cents. And I thought it was pretty. It's got an Asian influence, and I think they're just coasters. What it appears to be, I don't know. It's in a different language. And I think they would just be coasters that you could, but I thought they were so pretty. Oh, they're in there. But it seems to be 5 of them. And yeah, so they're pretty, so I picked them up. And then from that same garage sale, I got me a new coffee cup for 50 cents. Yep, when I seen her, I just like, haha, yeah, gotta have it. So I got her for 50 cents. And that was all I brought from that garage sale. We may have hit more than a dozen, because it seems like there was only a couple garage sales that I picked much of anything up. Then there was a garage sale, and this actually came from the very first garage sale that I hit. I got these for 50 cents for the pair. They wanted it 50 cents a piece. I'm like, I gave them 50 cents for the pair. And I got it. It says Safeguard. They're for the knees. But I thought it might help with some knee support, since I'm having a lot of trouble with my knees. I thought it was worth it for 50 cents to give it a shot and see how that works. So I got them. And then there's more stuff from that particular garage sale, but that's all that's in this bag. Okay, from another garage sale, I got this bag. It is a U.S. Military bag. They strapped it all up. It has a handle. It's just a nice big pouch that I'm going to attach to my bug out bag, and I'm going to use this as my medical bag. And then it's got the clips, because my bug out bag is a U.S. military, or whatever you want to call it, bag. I've got the small Alice pack, if anybody is familiar with that, for myself. No, medium Alice pack, I think is what it's called. Medium Alice pack, or something. Medium, small, I don't know. The smaller one, not the big one. Big one was too much for me to handle. So anyway, I got this to clip on, and I'm going to use this for my medical supplies. So I was very happy. I got this for $1.